Good evening, welcome on into the evening edition of From Day One. Auditors, subsets, and Karens are waiting for us, and really, only two tonight. That's all I can really put up with. We start with the moron, the loser, the flat earther turned American state national herself, Yinko. I can't believe my name is Coloma.
I want to provide some more details about what I witnessed yesterday because it's been really sitting heavy on my heart. I was appalled, and it's very important that we continue this discussion, and because this is an education. This is all about teaching people the crazy world we are literally living in, where we don't, most people don't even realize the fraud.
Oh boy, the irony is already on display here. Now, for those of you who are not familiar with this level of insanity, this is Lenka Coloma, a soft-set frauditor whose greatest hits include trying to pay her fines with a Chuck E. Cheese coin, trying to steal someone's house and property, and, who could forget this one, head of the Freedom to Breathe agency.
Oh, you forgot the video of scientists versus flat earth deniers.
She's a real winner. Let's forego the health of our ears and listen to what she has to say.
That we've been all conditioned into. And people just take it like, hey, it's normal, that we have people stopping us on, on our business as we are exercising our right to life and liberty and property. Okay, so I need to provide some additional details today from what happened yesterday.
Did she say Ari Funt details?
Okay, so everyone fully gets the picture. Yesterday, unfortunately, I didn't have much time. I wish I had time to talk to the peace officer.
Don't air quotes and think you're going to get away with that.
Because he obviously has absolutely no clue.
Is this going to be a masterclass in irony?
Because it's very important.
It would be, but I don't think she knows what irony is.
That we start recording all these crimes, we start talking about these crimes. We cannot just let it go. It's been way too long. It's been generations after generations, and it's our duty, it's our obligations as Americans.
Okay, I can make a really childish joke here, but oh, fuck it, I am going to. She said duty. Duty.
To speak up when we see crime, when we report a crime. We all have these wonderful devices. It's literally a gift from the great divine.
Wait, when the hell did Steve Jobs, even though I did at least at one time in my life work for Apple, but when did Steve Jobs become part of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit Trinity?
For us to be recording on a daily basis.
I mean, I know Steve Jobs thought he was a god, but no, the great divine, whatever the hell that is, didn't magically bestow cell phones on us. That was a product of evolution of technology.
The Greek gods had Perseus, whatchamacallit, go ahead and steal fire, bestow that up on here. Pico Paloma thinks that Steve Jobs is part of that same deal, and he bestowed the power of cell phone camera technology.
Scientists and engineers and inventors, and NASA employees,
You all have that obligation, that duty, that we all get educated, that we know our rights, and we start reporting these crimes. That we just...
Too bad I don't think you know any of those, Ginkgo. Seriously, any.
Take it viral, make it go viral. Because this is the only way...
I believe the word you're looking for is viral. Say it with me, it's only 5 letters, so it shouldn't be that fucking hard for you. Viral.
How this insanity will stop, okay?
She said duty. You heard it. Make this video go viral. Share with all your friends.
I beat you with the duty joke.
What happened yesterday? So yesterday I had this amazing morning at the beach. I was in Laguna Beach, here in Southern California.
Yeah, rub it in. GC Central Land is not Laguna Beach.
Then went for a cup of coffee, and I love this spot because it's right on PCH, where you can see the ocean and you just see.
By the way, for those of you not from that area, PCH, he's referring to as the Pacific Coast Highway. Yes, we get it. You're in fucking California, which is going to fall into the earth with a earthquake one day. Stop bragging.
People walking, enjoying their life. It was beautiful Saturday morning, so people are enjoying their time off. And I just love to sit there.
Nobody cares. Just
That
get to the point, you leathery windbag.
So I'm sitting there. I'm sipping my beautiful double espresso macchiato. And sure enough, out of nowhere, I see a police car. And he turns his lights on, right? So I'm like, okay.
Oh my fucking god, what a miracle! You actually saw a cop actually doing his job! Oh my god!
What's going on? Because I was sitting there.
None of your business is what's going on! But I know you're gonna go ahead and be stupid and do something otherwise, but go ahead and continue.
For quite some time, and I didn't see any crime. I didn't see anyone getting hurt. I didn't see anyone being injured. I didn't see anyone reporting crime. Nothing of that. It was beautiful.
What about that miraculous gift of cell phone technology you just spoke of? You couldn't think somebody outside of your eyesight might have used that miracle of telephone technology? Really? God, pot called kettle black much?
Of course, you don't see a reason, so therefore there must not be a reason. I mean, it's not like someone could have called from a location which you can't see, or maybe the officer received a call from dispatch, or maybe you're a fraud or sausage who doesn't understand how reality works.
I'm going to go with that one.
Saturday morning, everyone is enjoying their life. And so out of nowhere, this police car comes and he has his lights on. So obviously, there was an emergency somewhere, right? So as he's traveling, a car is in front of him. And that car was polite enough that pulled over to the side. And at that point, I knew really what's going on, that we are dealing with a robbery in a daylight. So
You're dealing with a robbery in the daylight. What, was this happening at, like, Chase Bank or something?
literally quit sipping my amazing double espresso macchiato.
Again, stop bragging.
And I just went to the crime scene.
Yes, because no other way can you go ahead and get footage for your measly piece of shit YouTube channel.
Okay? And when I'm talking about crime scene, it was none of my brothers and sisters, my wonderful Americans who were just enjoying their life, who were exercising their unalienable, God-given rights to...
Inalienable. Please, if you're going to try to use big words, actually know how to pronounce them. The word is not unalienable. Inalienable. Get it right. Inalienable.
Life, liberty, and property. It was actually the police officer that committed crime. And let me explain to you exactly what I mean.
Oh, God, do we really have to plot hole? Seriously? Granted, this isn't, the crazy urine boy that you tried to pass by me yesterday, but really, second day I come to you and you give me ginkgo? But, okay, continue.
When I say that he committed crime, okay? I would love to hear this.
Me too.
So would I.
The moment he put on the lights on, he created intentional report of emergency.
No, he fucking didn't. Strike one, Ginkgo. You have 2 more strikes. Let's see how you blow them.
What that means is that there is emergency, right? And so he puts his lights on. This is why they don't want you to be screaming fire, fire in a movie theater, because
No, we don't want people to get fucking trampled. That's the reason why we don't want people screaming fire, fire in a movie theater when there isn't a fucking fire in the movie theater. Also, it's 2022. Who the fuck's still going to a movie theater? So you got Disney Plus, HBO Plus, Peacock, and everything else.
it will panic people. People will be stumbling over each other. People will get hurt. Okay?
Here's an apple. Let's compare it to this potato bat.
This is why, even according to their own statutes codes, which, by the way, have to be in compliance with the supreme law of the land, they cannot be repugnant to the Constitution, he committed crime. He committed crime. The moment he put the lights on, okay, and he forced that couple in that Mercedes to pull over, and they were kind enough to pull over.
No, they are required by law to pull over. Lenka, let's try this. The next time you're operating your motor vehicle and a police officer attempts to pull you over, ignore it. Let's see how that one turns out for you.
So he was the criminal at that point. He created false report of emergency, which here in California, it's California Penal Code 148.3.
Again, you're wrong, but continue to be wrong.
Okay? And when someone does it intentionally, it's a felony. Okay? It's a felony. It's a crime. And so he creates this crime. This couple was nice enough that they pulled their car to the side to assist this peace officer to proceed. But obviously, he was not attending to some emergency. He was after these people. Okay? He was after these people. Why? Because he has been trained by the attorneys, by the district attorney office, how to extort peaceful, law-abiding Americans and extort them, rob them, assault them, kidnap them, arrest them. This is all what he did, and I was videotaping it.
Lenka, when you get your driver's license, you agree to follow rules and laws while operating an automobile. So no, this police officer didn't commit any crime by enforcing traffic law.
Yesterday, okay? Why? Why does he do that? Because he has been trained, okay?
To uphold the fucking law!
And so he comes to the window of the driver, and I couldn't hear everything, but I kind of know what they do, right? And what does he do? He asks for papers. I need to see your driver's license. I need to see your registration. I need to see your insurance, blah, blah, blah. The moment people comply is now they are contracting, because he is literally forcing himself on these people to contract with him under duress.
Wrong again. As previously stated, you have already agreed to follow certain traffic laws when you took your driver's license. Furthermore, a driver's license doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the state. And while operating a motor vehicle, you are required by law to surrender that driver's license to law enforcement should they pull you over in most states.
Because he has guns. Okay? He has guns on him. He has a costume. He has badges.
Well, I don't know if he's, got great arms, but, well, I don't think you're referring about that. So continue.
And this is how this whole thing was created, out of fear, violence, right?
No.
And you have to remember that this is a public servant. This is a public servant who is in the position to serve the public through the authority that we gave to them. Okay? So what we have to remember is where we stand on this food chain. Okay? Are you on top or are you on the bottom as the U.S. citizen that the whole system bamboozled people into. I know where I stand. There is a creator and there is me. And then I gave limited power to my public servants that are in that position to serve me and all my brothers and sisters to ensure that our rights are not trespassed on, that are not violated.
You seem to think that public officials are here to serve you at your whim. They're not. Police officers are tasked with enforcing laws that the general public has deemed necessary in order to operate a peaceful town, city, state, county, whatever. Your misguided interpretation of your rights don't trump anyone else's. I think that's where we're going to stop this nonsense. I mean, my head is starting to hurt. And I can tell that you guys' ears are bleeding, so let's move on. Lenka, go back to the coffee shop and enjoy your double espresso, macchiato, whatever. Except maybe try a little decaf. And that's our show.
Alrighty. So that's enough of the ginkgo. Let's start our other individual of the night. I hate this guy, but well, there's enough content out there that we have to do it. Time for chili guacamole with a side of stupidity. We start at the beginning, where he thinks he's caught the police in a catch-22.
What happens when you have too much chili in your diet? You get a never-ending flow of feces. Good afternoon, everyone. Gianni O from the Plot Hole. It's been far too long, and I've missed a whole lot, mainly you guys. And for those that have been following the channel, you know what's been going on. So I'm back, and I'm ready to get after it. So let's do that. Today, I've got a video suggested to me by one of my channel members, so let's get into it.
What you do? Okay, here we go.
So make sure you go that way. Make sure you go that way. You got a cop down here giving people tickets. Did he give you a ticket too? Did he pull you over? I was following my GPS as well, but I saw it was a one-way street now. They could have stopped you and just given you a direction. Right? It changed. They changed the flow of traffic, and now he's giving them tickets. Go to my channel, Delete Laws, and I'll put delete, write that, you know who I am? So I'll help you guys fight this ticket. This is why people hate cops.
Oh, look, it's Chili. Does Chili have an actual legitimate complaint here?
Probably not.
Chili's in my home state, not too far from where I actually live. Not that that's discomforting.
Can you go beat him up for me?
Apparently, he has an issue with the current flow of traffic and these officers enforcing the new flow of traffic. Oh, as a side note, I truly love this woman's response when Chili says, "Hey, let me help you out with your ticket."
You said you love cops? Did he just entrap you and give you a ticket? He did. So this particular one entrapped you, but the cops are good. No, they're all the same. They're all the same. See, this guy is the same garbage man as the rest of them. He's just as big of a piece of trash as every other cop. This guy right here. No. Now you're going to give this guy a ticket too? How long has the sign been changed? How long has the sign been changed? Go that way. Go that way. He's going to give you a ticket. He's going to. My GPS took me this way too. But this is a tyrant. This is a revenue collector. Why don't you put a sign there?
No sign, you say? Well, if this is true, then I would have to side with Chili on this one. But let's do our due diligence.
I was going to say, be careful before you give Chili any points.
He's going to give you a ticket. He's going to give you a ticket. This is now a one-way street. Yeah, it's now a one-way street. Did you know that? See, this is why people hate cops.
No, this is why we hate Chili.
So did you get a ticket too, sir? You're waiting to get a ticket.
You say this is why we hate Chili's.
20 years you've lived here. But why did he just put a sign there that says one-way street now?
This is twice that Chili has mentioned that there's no sign. I mean, maybe he's right. I mean, that's known to happen, I guess. I mean, the sun does shine on a dog's ass.
Right, but they didn't.
Thank you for muting the last part.
And let me guess, you support police. Garbage. This is bullshit. Oh, right, so you have to go that way to wait in traffic. This doesn't help anything. This makes people distrust police. Did you know this road had changed to a one-way street? Did you have any idea?
No idea.
Were you following your GPS? I was following my GPS too.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but GPS isn't the end-all be-all of which way you're supposed to go.
Correct.
Whereas GPS technology is pretty fast, it isn't always accurate. Yes, GPS positions your signal at a certain location, but unless those guys in those funny little Google cars have driven the new routes, it's not going to be updated yet. It's up to the driver to verify this.
I'm a citizen. I'm filming this. I'm the press. Go ahead.
He's the depressed.
I'm not here as a reference showing that this is the wrong way to turn. If you wouldn't do it, like I'm giving everybody warning. I'm not giving anybody.
Why would you give them a warning? Just go set up over there and block the road.
No, the traffic. Signal is there.
Wait a second. The officer here isn't issuing tickets? The officer is doing what Chili suggests that the officer should be doing? Huh? And did he just say that there is a sign back there?
I heard the sign.
I mean,
Yeah.
if only there was a way that we could verify this during Chili's live stream.
Let me ask you guys a question before we end this cast. Let me ask you a question.
Wait. Stop the video.
Let me show
Stop
you
the
that.
video. Stop the video. Right there's a do not enter sign.
This strip of road is
Right there. Do not enter.
I'm gonna say
With red flags on top.
from here to here. That's how big this strip
Red
is.
flags on
Okay?
top of it even.
Now, let me show you something. Right here, this stop sign, I can walk it. I can walk it as I talk it. This right here, you gotta go that way. You gotta go that way. Right here is where they take an illegal left-hand turn and they don't know they're doing it. And then they go right there. And
Hang on a sec.
There's two of them.
Time Chili has lamented about there not being a sign. What is that?
What the fuck is that?
That's not one, but two signs
I was gonna
alerting
say,
you
there's
which
two of
way
them.
the traffic is supposed to flow. How the hell did you miss that, Chili?
because this just became a one-way street. They have a sign there, but your GPS is telling you, your GPS is literally...
Wait. That's three now.
Wait, what did you say?
They have a sign there, but
So you did know about the sign. I mean, good grief, Chili. You're exposing your lies live to your own audience. You're making this way too easy, man. What exactly are you running here, Chili?
it's such a scam.
It's a what?
It's a scam.
Yeah, that's what I
Chili's
thought
a
you said.
scam.
Because I'm filming. And now she probably sees the one-way sign with the ribbon on top of it there, but she's still thinking about it. She's still trying to decide what to do. Good. And they didn't. They went the wrong way because their navigation is telling them, Sunnyvale, Dallas Police Department, you guys might want to fix this. Another person whose their navigation is telling them to go left. Another person.
So just because it breaks the law doesn't mean we automatically give them a pass.
Sunnyvale, Dallas Police Department, you have a problem here. You have a problem. Now, this woman, she looked over her shoulder. She's going the wrong way.
Hold on. Is this yet another sign? So that's 3 signs that are telling people which way
Nice for you to catch up.
Seems like Sunnyvale, or TxDOT rather, has done their job.
Go that way. Go that way.
TxDOT, by the way, for those who don't know, is the Texas Department of Transportation.
Go that way. She was going to go that way. Go that way. Go that way. Go that way. She went, I'm telling you. Okay. Go that way. Go that way. You got 5-0. 5-0. He went the wrong way. He went. I want to get his license plate. Go that way. There's cops. 5-0. There's cops hiding down there to give people tickets for making a wrong turn here. Go this way. Well, I don't know if they're hiding anymore, but I would go that way. I would just follow that street sign. Sunnyvale, Dallas, Texas Police Department. You have a problem here. They just went the wrong way again because they're someone. I gotta call them. I can't get off live though. They have a major problem here at this stop sign. Why didn't the officer take care of this problem?
You mean like put 3 signs alerting people which way the traffic is flowing?
Yeah, 3 of
For
them.
the Sunnyvale Police Department, you bunch of tyrants. Here's how easy it would be. To put a sign right there. You put a sign right here.
What, you want a
that says,
fourth?
This is now a one-way street this way. They need a sign right here. You see how the
You
road
want a
opens
4th
up?
fucking
You see it?
sign?
Let me show you. The road right here angles in to go right down there, but you're going the wrong way.
What good would a forced sign do in this situation? And you know, the road's going to open up for various reasons. One being that this used to be a two-way street, so therefore we want to have, if you're turning left. But now that it's not, even on one-way streets, when you're turning off of the road, there's going to be that little bit of lip or easement there to make your turn a little easier for the other traffic. Kind of funny how that works. You dishonest grifter. Listen, if you want to fall for the grift, then listen to what this moron has to tell you. Just remember, GPS doesn't accurate always a path make. Or some other Yoda-esque type of saying here. And that's our...
Yeah, I was going to say, that was some pretty good Yoda. Alrighty, now
hey
to
guys,
continue... Now, just a second, I'll get right to you, my friend, in just one quick second. Now, to continue with the Chili being an asshole, we switch over to our other great friend, Father Skeptic himself, with Chili wanting to audit the police station.
Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. Today, we have another video from Chili DeCaren where he audits the cops immediately after auditing the cops. Now, originally, I was going to cover another video, but Johnny O from the Plot Hole did such a wonderful job covering it on his channel yesterday that I just went ahead and moved on to the next video.
Which we just went ahead and played for you in its entirety, guys, just before this, so that way we actually have it in order that Chili Dome Fuckface went ahead and did this. Sorry about that, Father Skeptic. Continue.
If you want to know the backstory that led up to today's video, go head over to Johnny's channel and check him out. A link will be in the description. So let's begin.
And here's the thorny cop. Is he going to pull into there, or is he going to pull over here? Oh, he's going to pull here. Okay. No, it's not a thorny cop. It says it's a satanic setting.
You know, that might be your first hint. You might be in the wrong place. But, considering that you're Chili Cone stupid dumb fuck, don't let that stop you from being dumb.
The same one. I'm here to file a complaint on you. I mean, you should have done your job. Can you get your name and badge number out?
Stovall 115.
So did you know there's a problem there?
You went in?
Where's your hand on your gun? I put my gun away because you were scared.
No, that's your right.
You said you were scared though, so I put my gun away.
Would you like a complaint for? We just don't have anybody that works on it.
Can I tell you what I'd like you to do? Because there's thousands of people watching. Huh? I'd like you to go put a one-way sign.
I can't hear you.
I'd like you to put a one-way sign up at the corner of Watha and 80.
I would like for them to put one up.
So why don't you just take initiative and do it?
I love how Chili DeCaren is so stupid that he doesn't realize that those signs are regulated by the Department of Transportation, and that the police aren't simply allowed to go put up a sign just because Chili wants them to.
I can't put it up. It has to go through the town.
People are still making an illegal left. It's not illegal. It's only been there 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it's a public safety concern. You didn't sign up to be a law enforcer. You signed a peace officers agreement.
That's correct, yeah.
Right. They don't sign law enforcement. They sign peace officers.
Yep.
So your job is to protect the public. Keep the peace. So what you should have done is put a sign there or put your car there and directed traffic.
Yep.
I get it.
Yep.
And that's it?
Yep. I know you might find this hard to believe, Chili, but that cop doesn't give a shit about a crayon-munching Neanderthal like you.
I don't know that I could do that.
Neanderthal.
Why are you running my plates? What right do you have to run my plates?
16 California tag of 8 Charles Mary William.
What a joke.
5 8 Charles Mary William 31.
No, you're the joke, Chili.
How you doing today, sir?
Pretty good, Officer Shepard.
Hey, so I'm running your tag. Is it in the public, okay? And it's our typical procedure to run tag when we encounter people.
You can get a sign up there, man, so the public doesn't go the wrong way on a one-way street.
There's plenty of signs posted, sir.
But there's not. They're still making the one-way turn.
Right.
You ran my tag so you could try to arrest me for something or try to get me in trouble.
You're not even detained. What would I arrest you for?
You're right, I'm not detained. Detainment's a bullshit thing called Terry versus Ohio. It's completely unconstitutional. But you came to run my plates when I came here.
Even though Terry, Ohio was actually done by the Supreme Court. Granted, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania, but still the Supreme Court.
Here to complain about the cops.
Right, and as I was explaining to you, sir, it's our typical procedure.
But that procedure is illegal.
It's not
illegal. It's
It's
unconstitutional.
in the public. Just as you can record me in public, I can.
You trying to run data on me to try to gain my identity or find out about me is not constitutionally correct, and it's going to get changed.
Ah, yes. And the inner Karen comes out. Mr. Transparency for thee, but no transparency for me. Keep in mind, this jackass literally advocates for the United States becoming a 100% surveillance state where every citizen in public is recorded all the time. And yet he still has a problem with a police officer running his license plate.
Okay, well, until it gets changed, if the tag's in public and I can read it, I can run.
So that's what they do to people. They run tag readers, and then this is Florida. If you have a felony, he planted drugs in your car. And yeah.
Citation motherfucking needed.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. I'm here to sue the Forney City Police Department.
Yeah. Forney. You're not in Forney.
Forney City Police Department. Because they violated someone's rights.
You're suing the Forney City Police Department, but you're in Sunnyvale, Texas. That's what happens when you forget to put your headphones on both ears and your last two brain cells leak out.
Right, and you guys, I just saw you.
I like it, yeah, I was doing 40, but you're in Sunnyvale.
He was giving people tickets before I got there, and then he started giving them warnings when I got there. Why would you do that? You were passing out warnings. The other guy was giving tickets.
Oh, okay.
The reason being we had a disturbance call to go to, so there was something a little more important than dealing with YouTube and dealing with traffic.
No.
Yeah, there you go. I like that guy.
Get it straight, Jack.
More important than dealing with YouTube.
Unfortunately for you, Chili, the game you're playing is Connect the Dots, while the rest of society is playing 4D chess.
Do you want the complaint form or what? What can I help you?
I don't want to complain on you, man. You're a man. I'm not trying to just mess with your life.
I understand, but
I
it's
actually
another
care.
one of your rights.
Can you imagine? It's not just about YouTube. I care about public safety. Could you imagine just for a second if I put this away? I don't give a shit about this. I actually care about law and order.
Oh, no, that ain't right, skeptic.
Could you just imagine that?
But it's probably true.
And this coward comes over here. He doesn't come over here to say he's going to help me. He comes over to run my license plate.
Well, besides that.
That was some bullshit, man.
Besides that.
He's trying to investigate me for doing what? For stepping up.
Besides
For being an idiot.
Right?
Yeah.
I have a job, too.
Yeah.
Can you believe that I was supposed to go do my job right now, and instead I'm here with you? I was literally doing my job today.
To go to Forney?
I'm going back to Forney, yeah, right now.
So, as far as the complaint goes...
Dude, complaining on you is not going to do any good. I wanted to see a chief. I wanted to see a lieutenant. Someone who would send someone over there with a sign to stop the idea that you could get into a head-on collision because your navigation, just so you know, tells you to go left.
Yeah.
The navigation tells you, go left here. I'm from California. I don't even look at anything. I just follow the navigation.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Magoo.
Yeah.
Calling yourself Mr. Magoo is probably the most self-aware you've ever been. And I'm sorry,
True.
but just because your GPS tells you to go the wrong way down a one-way street doesn't mean you have an excuse for breaking the law.
Here's the third cop for the guy with the camera. Here's the third one. This is the third cop for the guy with the camera just registering a complaint. Just a complaint. Yeah, give me the complaint form for Ayala. But he's the supervisor. That's the joke here. That's the joke of cops. This guy, the one who set up the trap, he's the guy who is the supervisor. So he's dyed in the wool ruined. He's blue to the core. He doesn't care about you. He cares about his policies and procedures. Why didn't you set up a sign there that says you can't turn here?
I didn't set up a sign.
Why didn't you?
I didn't set up a sign.
I know you didn't. Why didn't you? People are still going left on a one-way street because the navigation tells them to go left there.
Maybe it's a shortcut way. It's they go to the right.
It can't mean that. There's a light there.
It knows where it is going.
This is the
The
light.
machine
This
knows.
is the light.
Stop yelling at me.
No, it's
Stop
not
yelling.
light. There's no light here.
Do you want to file a formal complaint? Is that what the
What
case
kind of
is?
man are you?
No,
No. What kind of man are you?
I'm asking
No. What kind of man are you? No, what kind of man are
you
you?
wanna
I'm
file
sitting here. There's thousands of people watching.
Do you
I'm
wanna file a complaint or
asking
not?
you.
Do you wanna
Why
file a-
didn't you put a sign there
Do
to
you want to
protect the
file a
people?
complaint or not?
Is that what you are? You're a drone.
Okay.
You're a drone, dude. You're the same as everybody else. You're
If
a
you want
waste.
to complain, we're going to get you a complaint.
You're a waste, dude. I think you're pathetic. I think you're not a man. You have those Samoan tattoos. Where's your pride? I know a lot of Samoans. They're very prideful men. You walking around with those Samoan tattoos on should be removed. The guys I know have real honor, real pride. They're really proud of who they are. Are those Samoan?
No, they're not.
Okay, so they're not.
Yeah.
It makes sense then. It makes sense that you wouldn't have Samoan tattoos.
It makes sense that you don't know what the fuck a Samoan tattoo is.
Yes.
Yes, there are thousands watching, you dunce cap. When this airs, 10,000, 20,000 people will watch this, dunce cap.
You mean
Look at
10,
this.
maybe 20 people will watch
Cop
this?
car there, cop car there. This cop car pulled up here to try to intimidate me to run my tags. He walked right up here and ran my tags. And they wonder why we hate them. You wonder why there's people like me who can't stand cops. I mean, hate's a pretty strong word, but yeah.
Well, I think I speak for the majority of the people watching this video when I say, we hate you too, Chili. And if you hate Chili as much as I hate Chili,
press
you
the Chili button.
Video.
It's right on.
Yeah, like the video, guys.
What a joke. What an absolute
Chili,
joke.
you're a joke.
What an absolute joke.
You're right, Chili.
What an absolute joke.
You are an absolute joke.
Of course those aren't Samoan tattoos, because Samoans have pride. I know Samoans. I have a friend in Hollywood who's Samoan, still my friend to this day.
You don't have any friends in Hollywood. Unless you're talking about Hollywood, Florida, and a trailer park. By the way, no offense to anybody who does happen to live in a trailer park in Hollywood, Florida. Those are probably pretty good people.
Known the guy over 20 years. I mean, and this loser, let's put him on camera. I mean, like this guy's such a loser.
You mean like you? Oh, you're on camera. Thanks for being a loser, Chili.
I mean, like, if you want to talk about loser...
Thank you for being a loser. Traveling down the road and back again. Chili doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. And if you threw a party and you invited every brain cell Chili had, you would find that room would be so fucking empty, 'cause there would only be one cell, maybe if you're lucky, in there. Okay, sorry about singing.
Jervell, let me just put him on camera here.
That's a no-no, Chili. You're filming the computer. Yep, here comes the captain.
How you doing? I just said you were the biggest loser here. You walked up and just put my tags around.
So wait, he wins $250,000 because he was on The Biggest Loser? Did he have Bob Harper or Jillian Michaels?
My tags to try to find something on me. I don't break the law. I'm for law and order. I'm not a sovereign citizen.
Bullshit. Because in the next video I'm covering, which takes place after this one...
Spoiler alert, we have that one too tonight, so stay tuned.
Chili directly says that the only way to not follow laws in America is to 1. Go to the dungeon, 2. Get deleted, and 3. Become a sovereign citizen.
Do you know about the social contract? The social contract is how law and order is created. It's called rule of law. Do you know anything about it?
He's referring to Immanuel Kant, and like, if you guys want to look it up. However, I don't think Chili knows much more than, very top-level bullshit of it.
What is it? Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Do you know who that is?
No, try Immanuel Kant. Jean-Jacques Rousseau sucks.
Who is it? Who is he? Jean-Jacques Rousseau is an Enlightenment thinker who wrote a book called... Called what? The Social Contract.
Again, Jean-Jacques Rousseau can't carry Immanuel Kant's jockstrap, so, if you're going to use a guy, use the right one. But, of course, you're Chili Dome Cone Fuckface, so you probably can't.
What I'm just proving is that you guys don't know a damn thing about the law, that you're supposed to have the law over me, yet I teach the law and you know nothing about it.
So you were here about a traffic complaint.
I'm here about Ayala, and then Ayala comes in, and he's the senior commander, officer, whatever military names you guys give each other. I call you Mr. or Man or whatever.
So, why not Emperor God Almighty then? Why? Chili says we're handing out names like they're going out of style.
Where your name is. Because you're just a man. You've claimed authority over me, but yet you name the first 5. Yes, you have. You put on that badge and gun like a clown, and you claim to have authority over me.
Chili's a clown, Chili's a clown, yes he really is a clown.
So you came here about the additional...
Because, yeah, there should be a sign on Watha that says, hey, be careful. Don't go left here. I saw the sign, dude. There's not proper signage. The road veers to the left, people are going left. I have it on video.
There's 3 motherfucking signs there. 3. Not 1. Not 2. 3.
deal. You can go delete laws and watch all the videos.
Nah, screw that. Why don't y'all head over to the Plot Holes channel,
Or, since you were already here, you got that from us here.
where Johnny O shows exactly where these 3 signs are that Chili de Cotton's on, so you don't miss
Yes, 3. There was 3. 1, 2, 3. Mwahahahahahaha. Alright, let's handle with more Chili con
Hey guys,
fuckface.
and welcome to today's video. Today, we have another Chili de Karen video where he attempts to audit a courthouse and file a complaint, but gets immediately denied.
Yay!
Yeah. What's that? Right, but I'm known across the country. Like,
As an idiot.
So.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and you know, so I'm not putting you on camera and calling and saying, you know, look at her, you know, I don't do that.
Yes, you do.
What I'm trying to do here is to explain to you that you can't force me to violate my rights. But if you force me to.
Well, I'm not going to force you to.
I like that. You can't force me to, but if you do force me to, then she can force you to!
I just can't let you go.
Then you have to call the police. You have to call.
I can call up there and let you know if you're down there.
You're welcome. That's fine.
But I cannot let you go up that elevator because that's company policy. That only if I go.
But see, company policy in a publicly funded building, that doesn't end my rights. My rights don't come to an end because, right? And you notice how nice I am to you? Like you seem like a nice person. You don't understand because no one told you. No one actually educated you and said to you, you can't make me give you my identification to come and file a complaint with a state-funded or a federally funded apparatus.
I find it funny how one man can know everything about nothing and nothing about everything at the same time. Because no, it's not a violation of your civil rights to be asked to show ID or sign in to access the private areas of a state or federal building. Now I want you guys to pay attention to the next part, especially those of you that are hate watching this video and follow Chili, because this is the real Chili. And
Wait, there's assholes who actually like him? Of course there is. Why the hell am I thinking?
Attention to how he treats the people who support him.
But you can go ahead and call them because I don't have to give you my identification to enter this building.
No problem. I can call them first for you.
Thanks.
Also, the board is going to see you today.
She doesn't agree.
If you do me a favor and talk as little as you possibly can, don't. It won't help us. It won't help us. But what I'm saying is if we talk to these cops, if you say 0 words, it'll be better for us because I'm gonna twist them and make their brains so that they. But if you say anything, then what happens is they start thinking about other things. And what I'm trying to do is put them in a corner so that we can see that. That's right. Steer them into saying that I have to give ID to enter into a state-funded building. And then what I do is, as soon as they say that out loud, boom, civil rights lawsuit. I'm going to help you file a civil rights lawsuit.
Oh, how sweet. He tells his little cockroach that's following him to shut the fuck up because he's going to file a federal lawsuit for him too.
And I'm not being rude. I just you can mess up what I do. You know, I'm he's a method. He's going right. It's taken years and years and years for me to learn the things I've learned. Not just
ways to rip people off and defraud everything. It took him years.
About the law, or just about policy or procedure, or constitutional law, or the federal civil rules of procedure, but to understand the psychology and the way that they manipulate us, so that they can say that you are disorderly, or can say, if they say a word to you, just say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I'm here supporting this man and filming him.
Hold on. Do you want him to invoke his Fifth Amendment rights? Or do you want him to speak up and say he's there to film you? You know, you were a bit more clear when you just told him to shut the fuck up.
I've been here a couple times and they're going to be an expert.
You're going to show me? Sure, and do you have a copy of the policy? Yeah. So, this is not legal. You don't have to show your identification to go into a state-funded building. Now, they do have a right to check for security to make sure you're not carrying a weapon, but you don't have to show your identification to go into a state-funded building.
Oh my god, you do realize that you're standing inside of a state-funded building without having to show your ID, right, Chili?
And so I just want everybody to know that. They do.
Yes, hi, I have a guy down here that needs to get something.
I have a guy down here who's an idiot.
Can I have your name?
You can call me good citizen.
It says I can call him good citizen.
Or you can call me constitutional scholar. Or you can call me guy who files lawsuits.
Or you could call him Chili Con Carne Artist. Or you can call him the Great Grifter of Ohio. In his inner circle, he's known as the original taste tester of the jock sock. But if you really want to piss him off, just call him Sweetie.
But just so you know, if that continues, what happens is I list you, Gene Olson, in the federal civil rights lawsuit. You are listed as against in the complaint. Well, it's not because you have to go to court.
Well, I mean, I understand that that's gonna
Right, but you have to be. So you have to have a talk with them or your security company and say, hey, look, you can just go to Delete Laws on YouTube and look up the last 3 federal civil rights lawsuits I filed.
Filing 3 federal lawsuits is easy, Chili. Winning 3 federal lawsuits is a whole different story. Exactly how many of those have you won?
0!
Hey, how you doing? Oh, no. I'm Delete Laws on YouTube. You know who I am?
He's an idiot on YouTube.
What's your name, sir? What's your name, Benjamin?
Sergeant,
Hey, Sergeant.
2389.
So
who's got the complaint they want to file?
I do.
Okay, so if you want to come with me,
He's going to come with me.
he's not going to come with me. If you want to file the complaint, you're the one filing the complaint. So, sir, if you want to come along with me.
Okay.
Yes. If you have a complaint later, then I can talk to you.
Okay.
But you need to turn that off while we.
So what I do specifically is I file federal civil rights lawsuits.
Okay. That's fine.
I'm a constitutional law scholar.
Okay.
So the thing is, let me warn you here real quick so you understand something.
Okay.
I'm not Aaron Collins, and I'm not an auditor.
You know, I really want to point out the hypocrisy of Sweetie DeCastro here. Because when he calls himself a constitutional scholar, I think we all can agree that that's a bunch of bullshit. But then he goes around and says, I'm not an auditor. Really, Chili? You're not an auditor. Then why the hell is the first word in your title of this video #audit?
I'm for rule of law. I'm for constitutional law.
Because he's a # lying sack of shit.
I've read every single thing, including federal rules of procedure. So the thing is,
you can't record during our interviews. If you would like to make a public records request, then you can make a public records request.
If you give it to me, you might not give it to me. Then you guys have to decide how you guys
make
get the
a public records request for the audio of this interview.
Are you saying out loud right now to me that you're going to try to stop me from
you can't
recording?
record during our interviews.
Because
I record them. We record them.
Right.
And that's the policy.
But I'm a member of the press.
Sure, you have the right to record your public official.
Maybe you're a member of the D press, but you're not a member of the press. Sorry, Chili. Sorry. I extremely apologize, Father Skeptic, to even refer to you anywhere remotely in the same word as Chili, but go ahead.
Officials from public spaces. And sure, you can call yourself a journalist. However, being a jackass with a camera phone does not make you a part of the press.
Okay, but still, you can't.
My First Amendment rights ended during an
But
interview.
you're being interviewed.
No, I'm not interviewing. I'm filing a complaint.
Correct. You're being interviewed as a complainant.
You've been sued before under U.S. Code Section 42, and you've been sued under 241 and 242. You can explain to me, but I'll list you in a lawsuit.
Well, that's fine.
And then you have to answer that lawsuit.
You're entitled to file a lawsuit that you'd like to. Fill it out, sir.
I mean, I can only film myself if that's what you'd like. If you don't want to be on camera.
yourself. Okay.
I can't even film myself. Is that what you just said?
Yes. Once we get into the interview, you can't record. I will be doing an audio recording. And again, if you wish to obtain a copy of that audio recording, you can make a public records request.
85% of communications is nonverbal.
Okay.
So that means that you can do all kinds of things, and I have a tape to play for you. So
okay.
I want you to hear the tape so you understand that what's happened
It'll
here.
be audio recorded. Okay.
Right.
Once we get in there, you want to turn that off.
You don't understand, though. What will happen next is I'll have to sue you.
I'm sure those officers are really scared by the empty threats of Sweetie sues a lot.
You as a person, you'll be listed in the lawsuit.
You will have a seat right there, and then before we get started, we'll make sure that no, right here, sir. We'll make sure that you're not doing any kind of audio recording.
Why can't I audio or video record? But that's not my rights. My rights don't stop with your policy. We are arguing about it. I'm redressing you now. I'm letting you know.
You can follow up.
You're going to get sued.
You can do that. And
you know who I am. You know what I do. You're gonna.
He is dumb fuck McDumb fucky.
Find out. You're gonna find out. You can't violate my rights You can't violate my rights. That's not how it works.
And you don't get to define what are and are not your rights, Chili. That's not how that works.
Your rights don't end when you go into a cop shop. Your rights don't end because the cops don't want you to have an audio or video of the recording. That's not true. That what he's saying is fundamentally untrue. And now I have another cop here who I'd like to identify. What's your name, sir? Name and badge number?
My name is Sergeant Combs. I'm
Sir.
going to ask you to stand up for me, please.
For what?
Because I'm going to ask you to leave the office.
You're going to ask me to leave? For what?
I'm going to tell you to leave the office. Stand
You're
up.
going to tell me to leave? I'm here to file a complaint.
Just wait.
Are you forcing me to leave? I mean, I don't want to
I'm
get
asking you to leave. If you don't leave, you will.
Right, then I'm criminally trespassed. But what's your reason, sir?
Sir,
what's your reason?
this way to the door, please.
Can I get your name, badge number just one more time?
Sergeant Combs, ID 2158. This way to the door.
I'm going to sue you.
Congratulations.
That officer
Congratulations.
is a total fucking Chad. He ain't putting up with Chili's bullshit, and I don't fucking blame him.
You're gonna get sued.
Okay.
So then who's gonna take my complaint on the police?
I'll address you down in the lobby.
Okay, let's just address me down in the lobby.
I'll be right with you. Keep escorting me to the
You got a nice haircut, brother. I'm complying. I'm not a road runner here. I don't move that fast.
I'm just asking you to come this
Beep beep.
Now I'm not allowed to file a complaint. Why did he just kick me out of the office?
We'll explain everything.
Because you did not follow the rules. How fucking simple can we make it?
Okay, explain it to me.
Because okay, he'll explain it to you, but everything will get explained to you. Okay?
Okay. What needs to be explained to me about my rights?
It will be explained to you. I don't know why I need to repeat myself every time.
Well,
So just be patient with us.
be patient with you.
Once we get downstairs, it'll be explained to you.
Have you read the Mullen Commission? Do you know what Internal Affairs does? They do what this guy's doing. I mean, look what a tyrant this guy is. Look how he's acting tough with me. You're not tough, dude. You take off that badge and gun, you're a wussy. You're a total wussy. No, you are, dude. You're a total puss. You are. You're not acting tough because you got a badge on, but the truth is, without that badge and gun, you would be afraid of me. You would be terrified of me. We both know that. We both know you're a fucking coward. This way, you are a coward. You can call me Delete Laws. That's my YouTube page. You are a coward.
His name is Chili McFuckface.
And you are an absolute wussy. You are a total wussy. You're pathetic, bro. Your parents should be embarrassed about you. You're disgusting. I'm walking, dude. What do you want me to sprint?
No.
I mean, look how tough this guy is. Take off the badge and gun. Let's see how tough you are, buddy. Let's see how tough you are. You're a star, brother. You're going to be a YouTube star. You don't know who I am. You're going to find.
I just got done watching yours. I got done watching your channel.
Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to sue you.
Congratulations.
You're going to be listed in the federal civil rights
Be the
lawsuit.
first time I've been sued. Congratulations.
You don't care because why? Because you have qualified immunity. So nothing will happen.
That's why.
Now I'm going to play that for you one more time, just in case you missed it. Because when Chili asked that officer, why aren't you scared that I'm going to hit you with a federal civil rights lawsuit, the officer responded with, because I don't respect you.
You don't care because why? Because you have qualified immunity. So nothing will happen.
That's why.
Look at you. You're a piece of shit tyrant. I don't respect you at all.
You're gonna have to
I hope
fight
you
a
burn
lot
in
harder
hell.
than that.
I hope you burn in hell. You just go fuck yourself. I can say anything I want.
I'm just asking you.
Go fuck yourself and go fuck yourself. And you and you and you.
Okay, Chili, this is my show. I'm the one who gets to drop the F-bombs, not you.
To get a certain response. So
No, I just want to let this guy know that he's an absolute bitch. I just want him to know. I just want you to know that. So am I going to get to file a complaint? Did you see what you guys did earlier when someone called a complaint?
Well, you know, this is obviously your building, okay?
It's her building? Is her building? Wait, you're a tenant here. This is a publicly funded building, isn't it?
Yeah. And our office is our office.
So I'm here to file
You
a complaint.
can record all you want to record down here, okay? Record to your
So
heart's
do I get
content.
to file a complaint then?
That's their problem.
Am I allowed to file a complaint?
I'm trying to answer your question.
Go ahead.
You want to let me answer your question?
Go ahead.
Answer your question.
I'm ready.
You can file a complaint.
I'm ready.
You cannot record in our office. That's it.
So I guess I'll file a complaint down here then? You can take my
No,
complaint?
we don't take complaints down here. We take complaints up on our
But
office.
I don't lose my First Amendment because I go to your
Have a
office.
good day.
Wow.
Da
That,
da
my
da.
friends, is how you treat a dick flute with a delusion problem. You just tell them to have a nice day, turn your back on them, and walk away without showing them an ounce of respect.
I'll see you in court, but that's it. That's it. It's
We
over.
have no further business with him, okay?
Well, I
He's
can
not permitted up on our
stay
floor
here
without
all
being-
I want. This is I can't be kicked out for just being here.
I'm not kicking you out. You can stay down here as long as she lets you
Do you
stay
think
down
you're a good person? Do you think you're good? Do you think you're a good man? Do you respect yourself?
Yes,
Do you wake
yeah,
up in the morning
we
and
do.
look yourself
We
in
think
the,
he
in
is.
the face and say, I'm a good guy, or do you think you're an absolute tyrant? What do you think of my videos? Do you like them? I'm the fastest growing channel on YouTube. Why is that?
I'll tell you
No,
why
you're
that
not.
is, Chili. Because you're a self-deluded narcissist with a propensity for lying. If we pull up Chili's Social Blade stats, it shows that he's had about 2.5 thousand subs in the last 30 days. However, if we pull up my friend Law Talk with Mike's channel, he's grown over 12,000 subs in the past 30 days. So Chili, you're not just not the fastest growing on YouTube, you're not even the fastest growing in our combined communities. But
I was gonna say, and if you really want to put somebody like, Mr. Beast or somebody up against him, he really isn't. But still, I love your reference with Lotto Mike. He's a cool dude.
you are a fucking idiot. Alright guys, that's the end of the video.
Thank you very much, my good friend. Again, the two individuals we had tonight, if you want to go ahead and visit or watch any of their content of either of them, is of course Team Skeptic for Father Skeptic, and the first guy we had tonight for the first of the three chili bullshits, and Ginkgo the Eye Suck Paloma, is the Plot Hole. Search both of them on YouTube to have fun with them. With that, we will bring part 2 to a close. Come back for Art Bell in the Overnight, the final section of Storm Chasers tonight. Wrapping that episode up in the overnight. Until then, like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another, and as always, release the Krakens. As we march along this night and every night, here from day one. Until we see you in the overnight, have a great night, and again, we'll see you in the overnight for Art Bell. As always, like, share, and subscribe to get us closer to that goal of 50,000 views and 1,000 subscribers.